Hi Aquarians, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot, and we are doing the monthly December love couples reading, and we're going to just jump right in. We're looking at the overarching theme or energies we're working with. Protection. And then we're going to get some additional insight from the White Rabbit Oracle. Alright, so we have protection, Aquarius. We have attainment. And then we have choice. Alright, Aquarius, so with protection, there feels to be a need to protect your heart or protect someone's heart, or maybe you're protecting your spouse from some information that you feel like they don't need to know just yet. Maybe it has to do with withholding information about finances, or withholding information about your past, or maybe withholding information about something to do with your children. But remember, if you look carefully here, just be mindful that there can always be an overgrowth of too much protection, right? Some things have to be revealed, and some things need to, be a little raw and not so protected. And then we have attainment. And let's take a look here. Let's see. For attainment, we have success, recognition, basking in the glow. And I'm going to add basking in the glow of love. Or this is a time to stop struggling and to accept what is. So sometimes, we struggle and rail against things in the relationship. We want things to be a certain way. And sometimes we just need to accept it for what it is and realize we have what we want. We have what we need. It's already here. The abundance is already before me. I just need to accept where we are, where me and my partner is at in our relationship. I need to accept who he is, who she is. I need to accept that person. I need to make a choice to do that. I need to make a choice to now stop, allowing little petty indifferences to color the whole day, to color the whole relationship, just because you want things to be a certain way. Choice, we have here inner battle, decisions, push and pull, right? We were just talking about that. Or a need to get clear if coming from love or fear. So yeah, just again, get clear about it is what you want in your relationship and from your relationship. And when you get clear on that, then all those petty little things, all that pushing and pulling that's been going on in the relationship will cease. And you are invited at this point, Aquarius, to whatever sign or astrological sign your partner is, to look at their reading, to see their perspective and what's going on. So I've done readings for all 12 signs, so take a look at your partners so you can get some perspective, because chances are they're dealing with some things too, and they are doing the push and pull. But once you stop doing the push and pull, they will stop. Everything is an extension from ourself outward. So if what you are putting out for sure is what you're receiving. So stop putting out the pushing and pulling, and you will then stop receiving it. make that choice for December, and you will have a beautiful December going forward. Let's look at the tarot inspiration and guidance for Aquarians who are in a relationship for the month of December. This is for Aquarians who are in a relationship. Aquarians who are in a relationship. Any other guidance, Spirit? Oh, not that much guidance. Any other guidance? I'm going to stop shuffling. Just 3. Oh, there is. All right. Okay. All right. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I like this. And then we have the 5 of Cauldrons or 5 of Cups. And let's talk about the 5 of Cups first. So the 5 of Cups here, you have this beautiful river. You have this, even these rainbow going into one of these pots, almost like pots of gold, but it's pots of water. And the cauldrons deals with the emotions. So you have also some cups that are empty, and one is spilled over with like wine or blood spilled. And this person is only focusing on the spilled wine versus what's behind them and with the rainbow and what's still left and what's remaining. And that's you, Aquarius, in this relationship. And what we've discussed before, you have a choice here. Your partner now is starting to feel this, like, no matter what I do, no matter what I put forth, you're not going to appreciate it, because all you can focus on is what is wrong in the relationship, or what is wrong with me, or what I didn't do, versus what all the things that I've done. So you're invited, Aquarius, to take a look at that. On the other hand, there are some Aquarians who are on the receiving end of this energy and may be experiencing it from that perspective, where your partner sometimes is not looking at all that you do. And that could be equally going on here in the relationship, which is why there's a sense of protection on your end, where you're like, well, look, I do all the things and I put forth all this effort, and my partner is also doing the same thing I'm feeling here. Well, again, what you put out is what you receive, and vice versa. So that's the reason why it's continuing to happen. It's now time to make a choice to end that between the two of you. And you will then go through a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune here. You're going through a cycle where your relationship is now shifting over these, turbulent waters. It can now shift and go into an era of sunshine and easy ways if you decide to make the choice. The choice is up to you. The Wheel of Fortune could go either way. It's all up to you, my dear. All up to you and what you wish to put forth. And I'm very big on talking about manifestation and law of attraction, because that is the basis of my faith principles and whatnot. So I have to tie it back to this, and that's what it is. You are at choice with this. Let's take a look here at the sexual and sensual energies for Aquarians in relationships for the month of December. Oh. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups, Aquarius, which bodes very well for you. And then we still have 4 of Cups action going on, where we're going through the choices again, where we can either, you have this woman looking like she's kind of pining over, kind of still not satisfied, just pining over what was spilled and not focusing on what you have. Your partner may not be the absolute greatest lover in bed, but hey, he or she is doing working with the best. Take the time to show your partner what it is that you want, what it is that you need. Just mention it casually. It doesn't have to be some big old drawn out discussion about what it is you need in the bedroom. Just have the discussion and it will come to be, because once you do, once you make the choice to do that, Aquarius, once you get real with your partner about what your needs are in the bedroom, then you will have a 10 of Cups moment for sure. The 10 of Cups bodes very well for you because it is the Cups, it deals with your emotions. 10s deal with the culmination of all, like, you know, from 0 to now 10, you are now at the receiving end of all that glory, all that goodness. For some of you, you may even fall pregnant, Aquarian women, or Aquarian men. Your wife may become pregnant during this time because it will be a fertile time for you. You will just feel connected. Once you are able to quickly, hopefully sooner than later in December, Aquarians, to make the choice about how you wish to present yourself and be in the relationship, then you will be able to connect and relate to your partner, and you guys will have a lot of sexual chemistry as a result, and a lot of sexual encounters in the month of December. That's pretty cool. So let's look at the healing that needs to take place for the relationship that you're in, Aquarius, for December. Three, two, Alright, Aquarius, don't forget to maintain self-love in all of this too. It's going to be a hectic month for you, and so you're going to have to, in order to keep the love going in your relationship, you're going to have to do some maintaining, taking care of yourself physically and emotionally during the month of December and beyond, of course. But that's going to be important because if your energy levels start to go down, you start to get ill, you cannot present and be your best self in the relationship. Let's take a look at that card, 24. Let's look at it more closely. Take time out to get to know yourself and what works for you in this particular cycle of your life. Some of the biggest obstacles to self-love are self-criticism and perfectionism, which leads to harsh judgment of the self, closing down, and eventually illness. Have you been trying to compete with others, get approval from people in your family, or simply pushing yourself too hard? If so, you need to soften and start listening to your body. Focus on keeping your heart open and practice acknowledging and recognizing the good in yourself and others. And recognizing the good in yourself and others. Haven't we been talking about this the entire time? This card beckons you to breathe love in and out every moment of the day. Ask yourself, what changes do I need to make to my daily routine so that love can pulsate through every breath, action, and relationship I engage in? Choose to open your heart through softness, deep breathing, relaxation, movement, finding beauty in nature, in your home, in your pain, in your love, in your sadness, in prayer, etc. Keep your heart open, even though it makes you feel vulnerable and exposed. Keep your heart open. Be raw. Be vulnerable. Yes, work through that fear. Take that chance with your partner. They need that from you. You need that. Wow. All right. All right, Aquarius. Let's take a look at the wisdom here that we can get from the Romance Angels Oracle. Right. 3. 2. Oh, 2 cards came out. Nice. We have wedding and new love. Wedding. This situation involves marriage and a new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So let's take a look at both of these and to conclude the reading. We have wedding. All right, it says, you drew this card because of an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. It comes to you because marriage plays a role in the answer to your question. For some people, this card could be a validation that you will get married and ask you to keep the faith and continue enjoying your life without worry about your future marital status. For others, this card signals that you'll meet a significant other at an upcoming wedding or experience something. So that's for our single folks. I won't read that part. It can also represent your parents' marriage and the way it affected your feelings and beliefs about relationships. In a few cases, this card asks you to look at your present and past marriages and review your feelings with the intention of healing your heart and your relationship. Perhaps it's time to enlist a marital counselor to help you both sort out how you feel. And sometimes this card can signal the end of a marriage, in which case the angels support everyone involved as you come to an understanding about the experience and renew your heart's willingness to love. And then we have new love. New love. You guys can't even see the new love cards. All right. Okay, so the romance angels have sent you this card like a Valentine greeting, signaling the introduction of someone new into your love life. Let's see. Of course, if you're already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counselor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. While running into the arms of a suitor may sound passionate, the reality of guilt over the affair will soon weigh heavily upon you. It's better to confront the issues within your present relationship that left your emotional doors open for someone else. So, for some of you, because you are dealing with these issues to a greater degree than other Aquarians, where you're like, I am so dissatisfied with what my partner is able to offer, I'm going to go out and see what else is out there. You may not actually say that out loud, but it may start to be a signal to the universe, and a new love could potentially try to reappear, or not reappear, but come into your life in December. And at that point, you will have to make a choice on what you wish to do. And I feel that you're probably going to choose your partner. So you need to ask yourself ahead of time, what would you do if you're in a situation, Aquarius, where you're confronted with someone very attractive, like alluring to you? Are you going to choose your partner, or are you going to choose this new person? If there's any doubt in your mind about your current relationship, you need to work on your relationship to where you would not be entertaining a new partner. Okay? All right, Aquarians. Well, I hope you find this message well, and I wish you a wonderful, happy holiday season. Many blessings to you. Take care, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.